Government of America for training climate reality leaders internationally. She is an advisor to the International Organization for the Upliftment of Girl, Child, and Youth. She is a writer, poetess, storyteller, singer. So, Sunita Rajiv believes in one mission, quote, do not carry to your grave what you did not get in your cradle, unquote. I welcome ma'am to deliver talk on the topic of personality development. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sudhaji. That is really so beautiful. God bless you. And I'm really truly blessed to be amidst the youth of Kalindi. And I just start straight away. If you allow me to share my screen, can I do that?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure. Please, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. You will have to, I think, stop sharing. Then it will be visible. My screen is visible, ma'am?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It has started.
Okay. In between, if ever you feel my voice is not reaching you or my screen has frozen, kindly stop me in between and you can let me know.
Sure, ma'am.
So, my dear students, my dear young ladies, pretty women, I'm so happy to be here amidst you to start a small session on personality development, secret to success. That is what I call it. So, let me begin by asking, how are you feeling today? I hope somebody is excited to be here, right? I hope someone is not feeling like this. Oh my God, another workshop every day evening. I have to sit and attend some session or the other. Somebody is not really, cursing from the heart. Not a new assignment. I hope you attend a workshop and then after that an assignment is given to us. Someone could be confused, right? Personality, how can they teach us? That is something we grow over the years. Somebody is not, feeling very dejected, and I really, really hope no one is angry with me. Why in June, in such heat, we have to attend a session? But I think the evening is very pleasant, and we can move on. So, my dear students, lovely ladies, here is a beautiful spread in front of you. No, that's not the dinner table Kalindi has planned for you. This has a question for you. The question is, when you go to a banquet hall for a party or something, you take your plate. You go to the beautiful spread of food, more than 50 items, I should say, right? And these 50 items are of all varieties, snacks and whatnot. Do we eat everything? Do we serve in a plate everything? You can write in your chat box yes or no, and Seema is going to tell me. Are we able to do justice to every dish which is served there? So Seema ji, what are students writing? You can just tell me. Are they writing yes or are they
No,
writing no?
right now they are writing no.
No, we can't do justice to 50 dishes, right? So what do we do, my dear students? We take a plate, we go to the table, and then we serve in our plate what we like. So my session is going to be like this beautiful spread. I'm going to bring, I have brought so many things for you. You choose what you want to take and munch and digest and apply that in your life. So let us first know your expectation when you say you're attending a personality development class. What is it that you're looking for? So one or two quick, fastest finger first. One or two small phrases can be written because my little twinkle is ready to, tell me what is it. Twinkle, wait. Seema ji is going to read out what students are writing. So Seema ji, is there any phrase there? What students are expecting in the session?
One student has written only to cover favorite.
Yeah. Okay. What else?
Nothing. No.
Yeah, leave your phones, my dear children. We are going to have some interaction off and on. So you'll need to type, right? Okay. Can you repeat what the student had written?
Yeah, one more thing. First is to cover favorite. Second is get to know something new.
Get to know something new. Beautiful. So, my dear students, here, look, whenever you want a strong tree which can brave all the storms, you know that the roots have to be replenished, the nutrients have to be given, air, water, whatever, fertilizer. Because if a tree does not have strong roots, it's not going to be able to stand the storms of life. And this is a great, great proof that if the roots are strong, well fastening the soil, it's very sure you are going to make it big and absolutely successful in life. Same goes for human beings. I hope you will agree. So that means very clearly what you've been doing for years earlier, same tea, same cookie, same table, same teapot, will only give you the same satisfaction. If you really want to have a good personality, a great personality, something extra has to be done. And I think by joining, you have done that something extra. And I'm going to inspire you to do something more to make your personality really, really great. Now, look here, it's time to think. Within 1 or 2 years, or say 3 years, you'll be launching yourself into the world. You will need certain skills because presently the market or the job market continuously says the youngsters lack the skills which the job market needs. And also, they do not have that confidence level which a student or a graduate should have. So, what are the things that we need? We need to reflect upon that, and this is the time to work upon them. Moving on, title is simply telling you one thing. These are the four strands: inner engineering, instrument, which is your body, and the value system and social skill set. I'll be covering these four aspects. So I'll begin with the inner engineering. When you were born, my pretty lady, certain things were decided. They were not of your choice. And what were those things which were decided? It was decided which country you will be born in. You can't change this. It was decided what features you will have when you grow up. It was decided what will be your surname. It is also decided what will be a color of your skin, fair or brownie or whatever. And then it was also decided what sanskar you will get. So these are the 4 or 5 things which we inherit, which are destined. But are they all? Do they really mark our destiny? No. When we grow up, the choices that we make, the efforts that we make, the hard work that we put in, that creates a personality out of us. When you meet any person, there are people whom you want to meet again and again. You want to spend some time in their company. And there are people whom you want to avoid. Sometimes, if you see them walking towards you, you might change the lane also. The secret lies in the beautiful personality of the former one, the previous one. The personality of that person whom you want to spend time with, that person has invested a lot in developing a personality which appeals and really is very, very charming. So, what is the secret? We are trying to just, understand that. So let us first now think, since certain things are decided, where I'm born, what is my surname, what the color of my skin is, etc. Let me see what have I done in these 16, 17, 18 years to make myself what I am. How am I as a person? What have I invested? What are the hues I've given to my personality? What are the shades that I've used to carve out a person out of me? Now, see, there are a few questions you don't need to answer. But answer for yourself. If you're holding your phone, keep it aside at least for a few minutes, because this will require some reflection on your part.
And you are not audible.
Her screen has frozen, I think.
Yeah. Her screen is frozen. I think you can call
Yeah,
her.
Sunita ji, your screen is frozen and you are not audible. Some technical glitch. Girls, by the way, write on the chat box the answer to that. Who am I as a person? I think we call her up. There is some glitch.
Yes, ma'am, I'm calling her.
Yes, it is frozen. She is not aware that it is frozen.
Yeah.
So, are the girls writing in the chat box?
अभी नहीं लिख रही हैं. बच्चे लिखो. Am I sure of what I want? I think
Yeah, she has to connect again. So, am I sure of what I want from life? Now, I think this is a big question. If you ask this from even some middle-aged persons, they will not be able to tell you clearly what do they want from their life. And definitely, any person who has been successful in his or her career, you have to decide at some point about this.
I
So, in
think
certain things, I am, but in some aspects, I am not.
I think girls are not still sure. That is why they are not writing what they want
Yes,
from life.
yeah, that's exactly the question. When will you be sure of what you want to do? Yes, one girl answered that I am not sure in certain aspects, but in certain aspects, I'm sure. So what are the most important aspects? You might not be sure about what you will wear in your next party, but I'm very sure that you know which is your favorite ice cream. I'm also very sure you know which is your favorite color, and I'm also sure how you like your hair. You like them plain, you like them short, you like them curly, and so on. So that is about appearance. What about life? What kind of a life do you like? Savita, are you able to connect or should I do it?
Ma'am, she's not picking up my call.
Okay, that's because there is a frozen. Let me try some other number. You please engage the girls for a minute or so.
Yeah, one more student has written that I'm sure what I want, but not sure about paths. Okay. So others, please write. कोई
Yeah,
तो
think
होगा
about,
जो
you
कोई
have got time to think.
कोई
Students, you
तो
have got
होगा
time. Yeah.
कोई तो होगा जो श्योर होगा इसको क्या चाहिए वो तो
हाँ,
लिखो
ये तो बहुत ही डिप्लोमेटिक आंसर है. I'm sure
हाँ
about the
कोई तो
destination,
होगा
but not sure about the
जो
path.
श्योर होगा कुछ तो लिखो कोई कोई होगा पूरी क्लास में कितने
अब तो स्कूल
73
से आप लोग कॉलेज में आ गए हो तो कुछ टू सम एक्सटेंट सम श्योरिटी इज देयर कि आप कहाँ अपनी लाइफ को किधर ले जाना चाहते हो, क्या करियर में क्या चाहते हो. सो टू टू सम एक्सटेंट, सो दैट क्लैरिटी मस्ट बी देयर.
अच्छा एक ने लिखा है आई एम ऑलवेज लुकिंग फॉर न्यू वेज टू एक्सप्लोर माई सेल्फ ओके अच्छा ऐसा कुछ लिखो कि आप ऐसे क्या हो जाएगा कि आप खुश हो जाओगे चलो इन लाइफ में when you will be the most happy person एक ने बच्चे ने लिखा है मैम इन सर्टेन मैम आई गेस टू बी श्योर अबाउट थिंग्स इज if we start cherishing our happiness okay okay Tanu Rani has written I'm sure that I want to become a happy cheerful and proud girl for my parents want to achieve my target and give all the happiness to my parents good I think Tanu Rani wants to be an IAS officer all the best Tanu Sakshi when my parents feel very proud on me good well when I achieved Shruti Shivata well when I achieved what I want with the ones I want good Tanu Rani yes ma'am thank you so much yeah Tanu replied that she wants to be a IAS officer she told us on the farewell day the best Tanu
So there are two questions. How am I as a person? And the next question was, am I sure of what I want from life? I'm just repeating. So think about these two questions and whatever you have got time. So just think and write. So there is going to be healthy discussion and interaction with Sunita ma'am. We are in the process of contacting her. So very soon, due to some technical glitch, so we can't
they
see.
want Sudha please repeat the question again Sakshi
Okay.
wants to be repeated
Yeah,
again
two questions are how am I as a person? Savita, you can write in the chat box, then the students will see. How am I as a person? First question. And the second is, am I sure of what I want from life? I'm repeating. How am I as a person? First question. Second question, am I sure of what I want from life? Really, these questions in our hectic life, we don't think about these things, just we keep on doing our everyday work. So these questions are forcing us to think.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So now, now you can see the questions in chat box. Just read, think and write.
जैसे अगर हम अपना अपना लिखें तो आई विल बी हैप्पी व्हेन आई एम विद माय फैमिली मोस्ट हैप्पी
Varies. In different age groups, the answers are
या
going to be
द
different.
आंसर्स आर डिफरेंट सो आई
Different,
थिंक
yeah.
स्टूडेंट्स की भी आंसर से यही लग रहा है कि दे विल बी हैप्पी व्हेन देयर पेरेंट्स आर हैप्पी व्हेन देयर फैमिली इज हैप्पी सो इट्स गुड दैट आवर गर्ल्स आर थिंकिंग दैट वे सो सविता हैज रिटन द क्वेश्चंस I only want happiness for myself and my parents. That's good.
Our first question भी है, how am I as a person? Just think. So if you can describe in one line or in
Sunita ma'am has joined. Sunita ma'am has joined.
Yeah.
Ma'am, unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, we can't hear, ma'am.
I'm
Unmute
extremely
yourself.
sorry. I really did not know in the flow I was going on. I'll keep
Happens,
this.
ma'am. It happens, ma'am. It's the
Yeah,
technical glitch.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
start your screen from the second question.
We missed out so much.
Yeah. And then it was frozen, in a frozen state, and we couldn't hear. So we were repeating questions to the students. We have written questions in chat box also. We told the students to just think and write.
So kind of you, so nice of you, I must say. So I just start.
Yeah.
So students have written also some of the answers to your questions.
I think
Oh, wonderful.
you should after every two slides
I'll
you
keep
should
on checking.
confirm.
I'll keep on checking with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Okay. Is it visible? My slides are visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay. I'm really sorry for this happen. These technology will defeat you no matter what.
Yes.
Okay. So I covered, I think, this part, and I hope students are.
Yes.
Not-
You
not
can go to the third
Ma'am, from
slide.
this question, am I sure of what I want from life? So
Right.
from this slide, it was in a frozen state.
Okay. So these are the questions. The routes we had done, and we have to be away from our daily mundane lifestyle. So the flow I had just immediately explained. These are the 4 stratas that I'll be covering, and I am going to start from the questions that I had put up. Yeah. So how am I as a person? I had covered this part. Am I sure of what I want from life?
Exactly.
So
Here
this is
where
what
it
I
got
wanted you
focused.
to ponder. Yeah, I'll keep on checking in between with Seemaji whether my voice and my screen both are alive or not.
Yes. Sure, ma'am.
Right. So students, this is the time, because within a few years, say 1 or 2 years, you'll be launching yourself into the world, and this will need a lot of your inputs to shape the person you would want to be accepted by the world. Forget about the world, what the world wants. We are not talking of that. We are talking of how you would want yourself to be. So the next question is, do I get easily frazzled by what others think of me? So this is one important question. Frazzled means confused or put down. Do you feel as if you've been submerged into water? You're not able to breathe. And these are the problems which we face. You don't need to write answers to every question, but answer for yourself. Is it going, ma'am? Seema ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So do I have my own set of fears I cannot fight with? These are the problems that actually bother me. But one thing is for sure. I want to develop a dynamic personality to succeed in life. This is for sure. This is what you want. So we'll go slightly more into details, because the COVID times, they separated us. We were away from our friends. We were away from our mentors. We were just tiles on the wall, right? Screens on the laptop. And sometimes we almost felt that there was no connectivity. So let us begin with you, I would straight away say. When you think, how can I solve my problem? I feel so helpless. You must be wondering, why is Sunita talking about all this? We are here for personality development. But my dear child, what is inside matters, and not simply how you look outside. Often you will find in personality development sessions people talking about your looks, your gait, your walk, your talk, your smartness. But I want to make you understand one thing: what you are from inside actually is reflected outside. So let us work from inside, because a woman will understand this very fast. And then, if you often think or at times think what to do, sometimes I feel so claustrophobic, ma'am, that I feel life poses such challenges that the road is so hard and so difficult to walk upon, and I feel so alone. I might have 500 friends on Facebook and say 700 followers on Insta, but when I have challenges, I feel I'm alone. And above that, sometimes my family members, my dear ones, they don't understand me. And if they don't, how do I manage life? It's very difficult to actually look good or to walk straight or to feel that you're confident. So, this one you would relate to: you make projects and you find your best friend or your team member is not very appreciative of it. Or you might find that my friends only are feeling jealous of what my achievements are. How to tackle this and how to keep that smile which you're asking me to keep permanently on my face? How do I do that? So let us do some little activity, if you can. If there's a paper around somewhere, or maybe on your phone, you're smart at that. Just draw a circle, okay? Just draw a circle with any color, any pen that you feel like, and let us call it circle of control. Seema ji, I hope I'm still audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And in this circle of control, we are going to write what we can control inside and what we cannot control outside. I'm repeating. Inside the circle, those sentences will go, which where you think you can control, you have the control on. And outside the circle will be those sentences which you think you cannot control. Here comes my first sentence. My mother gets angry with me. Where will you put it? Your choice. Here comes my second sentence. There is unrest in the country and we all are disturbed. Will you put it inside the circle or outside the circle? Comes one more sentence. My best friends do not understand me and their behavior is strange. And last sentence, my discipline, my self discipline can be improved by me. Okay? Now that you've written your sentences, the inside sentence, inside the circle sentence would be, Seemaji, if you could make a guess, what will
Yeah.
go inside the circle?
Inside the circle is the last one, and outside is the first two.
Now, see, what is happening in the country is not in my control. It's not in my control. I can't really do something about it except that I can keep my cool. So, what I can control is inside the circle. Why not focus on that? And what is outside and you cannot control, how the crisis will last, why worry about that so much? And why make yourself so disturbed that it affects your personality? So, how long a crisis will last will be outside the circle. It's not mine, it's Stephen Covey's, The 7 Best Habits of Successful People. So, you see, people who understand this secret, that what I cannot control should not be fretted about, but what I can control, let me work on that. I can work on my self discipline. How I follow rules is very, very beautiful, and I can follow that. Finding fun things to do at home, I can do that. So let me focus on something that I can control. And at least if I cannot monitor how other people behave, let me monitor myself. In your school, you used to do a prayer. दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करें. सो दूसरों की जय तो हम कर सकेंगे जब कर सकेंगे, लेकिन पहले हम अपनी जय तो करें. तो यहाँ देखिए, let us begin. How do you look at yourself in the mirror? Now, when you take the mirror right in the morning, you meet the person in the mirror. How do you look at it? Do you look at a face which you think other people think of you? Other people think you're haughty, you're arrogant. and you feel let down and low about it? Or do you look at the real face? Are you sure that, let us say, Suhani is looking in the mirror? Suhani looks at herself as Suhani, a creation of God, a creation who is absolutely daily improving herself. Or should Suhani think about herself that people think me like an arrogant person, and how sad is that? Try to think about it. Do you look at yourself in reality, or do you look at yourself from other people's eyes? That makes all the difference. Now, see, do I feel low often? Ma'am, personality development, yes. But there are times when I do not want to leave my room. I do not want to talk to people. They are so selfish. They are the ones who are the cause of my pain. So I feel very low. But my dear, look anywhere in the world, and the brightest and the fairest of men will have the blackest of shadow. If the sunshine is there, you will always find the black shadow following it. Look at this earthen lamp. The brightness it spreads in the world, but just under it will be a black circle. No power and no scientific approach can remove this black circle. It will always be. Wherever you stand, even just in facing the rising sun, the shadows that fall will be dark. Life will always take both the things in its stride, happiness and sadness, goodness and badness. So we have to learn to accept people as they are instead of becoming critical about them. And just because somebody is not able to see my goodness does not mean I am bad. Now, in front of you are certain lovely shades, you like to wear, and you look so smart when you wear these shades. If you wear a pink one, the world is going to look pink. If you wear a bluish one, the world is going to look blue. And maybe some shade will give you a rainbow hue too. But my dear child, a red shade is not going to turn the world red, nor a black shade is going to turn the world black. The world will remain what it is. The truth will remain what it is. If people have their myopic vision, mark my words, if people have myopic vision and are not able to see my goodness, why should I feel low? It's my question to you. Seemaji, does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you. Let us move on. If I have made my life with all those 500 friends on Facebook and 700 on Instagram, dependent on these little beautiful balloon like balls, which are nothing but likes and sweethearts, if I've taken a selfie, posted on Insta, posted on Facebook, and within next 10 minutes, I do not get the desired number of likes, if that makes me sad, haven't I done something grossly wrong? Because my friend got 500 likes and maybe she looks more glamorous than I am, life or you see life. Now, see, these are the three C's to be avoided. I'm repeating that slide. Comparison. If I keep on comparing, I'll be sad. If I keep on criticizing or receiving, I'll be sad. And if I keep on thinking other people have control over me, I'll be sad. Because you are you. You may have simple features, but the inner joy, the inner calmness, the inner composure is going to give that poise on your face, which is the first requirement of a good personality. If inside we are brokenhearted, if inside we are frazzled, we will not be able to walk this world in a confident manner. Moving on, invest in making this heart more golden. Bring the value system that your family has taught you. Think about some people, let us say three or four, in your mind. And if you can write two, three names in the chat box, I'll be very thankful to you. The ones you really, really admire. Can you write a few names? Simaji will be my Sanjay and read them out. The names of
Yes,
people
sir.
you really admire. It could be anybody, even from your family.
Ghazal has written my mother.
Ah, that's it. And more. I'm hungry for more. I'm a very greedy resource person.
Tanu Rani has written my mother and father.
My mother and father. Yeah, definitely.
Khushi has written for father. Nimisha has
Wonderful.
also written for my father.
Yes. Now,
Pooja
see,
Dishes,
these
wife
are
is
not the people who are not known for their glamorous face and their beautiful attire. They're known for their character. They're known for this golden heart that they have. They're known for the value system that they have. And you, if you are given a choice to give an award to the best person in the world, maybe you will take that award and gift it to them. So, what makes a personality a great personality, my dear children? We have to think that the inside